What's up, guys? It's your boy Keep It Real MMA. If you're new, please like and subscribe. And yeah, I just want to make this video basically just saying that Stipe is awake. So Stipe posted a tweet saying I'll put the tweet up on the screen. I can't see exactly what he said, but I think he said something like what did he say? March, I like that. I'll fight the winner in July, something like that. He said. So yeah, I mean, interesting that, you know, it's very interesting that he calls out the winner of Jones and Gane as soon as we find out that that Ngannou has left the UFC. It's very convenient from him, but, you know, we'll let it slide. Now, this is how the UFC should do it. This is how they should match make the heavyweights, and this is how I would do it, right? So, how I would do it is, I would do this. So obviously we got Jones versus Gane, right? So now who does that leave out? That leaves out Stipe, that leaves out Blades, and that leaves out Pavlovich, right? Obviously Tuivasa, Derek Lewis, they're all to the side. Derek Lewis got Spivak anyway, right? So we'll push all them to the side, right? Obviously Aspinall is still out, so we'll just keep that to the side, right? So this is what we do, right? So we do Jones versus Gane. If Jones wins, this is what we do. We give him Stipe, right? Even though Stipe doesn't deserve it, but just hear me out. So Stipe fights Jones, because then the UFC can make this whole narrative, this whole thing going. John Jones is clearly the best heavyweight in the world. He beat Gane clearly, and Gane arguably should have beaten Ngannou, which he should have. He definitely won 3 rounds to 2. But do you see how they can paint that narrative now? And then they can go, oh, so now that Jones has done that, now he's versing the greatest heavyweight of all time. Because don't forget, Stipe and Ngannou are 1-1, right? So think about it. They could just paint the narrative of, oh, the greatest light heavyweight of all time versus the greatest heavyweight of all time. Or potentially the greatest of all time versus the greatest heavyweight of all time. Jones being the champion, Stipe being the #1 contender. And then they fight. So then that's that whole narrative painted, right? But if Gane wins, don't give Stipe the title shot. So this is what I would do while this fight is happening. Blades versus Pavlovich, right? Now this is good for Blades, because Blades have only lost to Derek Lewis and Ngannou twice. Ngannou's out the UFC, he's gone. And Lewis isn't quite there in the rankings, even though he beat him. So this is what we would do, right? So whoever wins out the Blades and Pavlovich, give them the winner of Jones and Jones or Gane, right? Now, who do I think would win out of Blades and Pavlovich? I gotta be honest, I think Pavlovich wins that fight. I know he's had holes in his grappling before, but I feel like he's found his stride to the point where not only has he worked on his grappling, but I think his striking is going to be so much better. And I just feel like when you have striking like that, it's going to offset Blades' timing. Because the thing is, when Blades can't take you down the first couple of times, he'll just shoot on you without even setting anything up. That's how Derek Lewis KO'd him. And that's how Ngannou TKO'd him. And because Blades would literally, because he gets desperate, because if he starts trying to take you down and he can't take you down, you keep defending it, eventually he'll just shoot without setting it up. That's what he did with Volkov, but Volkov didn't quite have the power to knock him out. So it was like, so that's what was happening. So this is what I would do. I would do Blades versus Pavlovich. If Pavlovich wins, give him Jones or Gane. I've already made a video predicting Jones versus Gane, so if you wanna check that out, please run up my other videos. I really appreciate it. I did pick Jones to win that fight. So if Jones wins, obviously give Stipe the title shot, and then whoever wins, if Stipe then loses, then give the title shot to whoever wins out of Blades and Pavlovich. By the time that fight happens, hopefully Aspinall is close to being ready to fight again, and then maybe give him Stipe on his return, because Stipe will still be an old man, so maybe do something like that. The heavyweight division has got a bit of movement now that Jones has finally got this fight booked for him with Gane. Obviously, Ngannou's out to the UFC. I've made a video on that too. Well, I think it was mixed in with the prediction of Jones and Gane, so please check that out, guys. Like I said, I really appreciate it. But yeah, that's how I would sort out the heavyweight division as of right now. The heavyweight division's a bit interesting. Like I said, you've got a couple of injuries here. We've got a couple of people who've been KO'd, so they need some time off. And then, they've got some fights booked, obviously Lewis and Spivak. So you've got some fights booked. Obviously, Aspinall's out with injury. So you just got to, work with what you have. I don't agree with Blades getting near a title shot yet until he potentially beats Pavlovich, because the thing is the win versus Aspinall just... The win versus Aspinall just wasn't enough. Because the problem with the Aspinall win, it wasn't a legit win, because Aspinall literally stepped back and tore his fucking knee out. So it wasn't really a win-win. And it's the same way I don't agree with Yair Rodriguez getting the interim title fight against Josh Emmett. I don't agree with it, because it wasn't a legit win against Ortega. But even though he did actually kind of put Ortega in that position, though, Blades didn't to Aspinall. So actually, yeah, maybe. But yeah, so that's how I would do it. I would do it like that. And so Blades fight Pavlovich, because the thing is Blades, what was his wins? It was Jairzinho Rosenstruck, decent win, but not enough, nowhere near title shot. Beats Chris Daukaus, nowhere near title shot. And then if he beats Pavlovich, then... Well, then obviously Aspinall, not a legit win, but yeah. And then, he's going to have to fight Pavlovich, in my opinion. Fight Pavlovich. If you win that, then you get a guaranteed title shot. That's how I would do it. But yeah, anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate all the love and support, people commenting. Keep commenting, keep sharing. Subscribe if you're new. I really appreciate it. Obviously, I'm just keep trying to grow this channel. If you guys have any suggestions for videos or want my opinion on anything or want me to make a video about it, just let me know in the comments. And I'll hopefully see you. And, well, I will see you. You know what I mean? I'm still a small channel, so yeah, obviously I'll see you. And, I'll potentially make a video on it, see what I think. So, anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you all. This is Keep It Real MMA. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.